There's sun in the background, but we got an X5 today. We are doing a gearbox service on this. They do say that these gearboxes are sealed for life, but they do come with a filter in the pan and you can change the oil, so that's what we're going to do today. Hopefully if we can reset the adaptions also on my diagnostics, we are going to give that a go as well, because the customer's basically saying it's just a little bit jerky. So let's get it jacked up, let's get some oil out of it, and then we've got a couple of suspension arms to throw on it as well. So we have just drained all the fluid out of the gearbox now. This is the actual new sump pan it comes with. This is actually a filter built into the sump pan, so this is why you do replace it. On the side of these gearboxes it does say BMW states they're a lifetime oil, but people do recommend you do service them because it does make them a little bit better. So what I'm going to do now is just rip that sump off, then we can swap that out, torque that down, get some new fluid back installed, and then we're going to try and do an adaptation as well on this gearbox. Might have to get a new diagnostics this year because I'm coming across a few things now that I'm struggling with really. I've had this maxi cob for about 5 years now, and do you know what, it's done me good, it's done me very good, but some of these cars now are just needing other plans and other test plans being done on them, and my diagnostic just keeps not letting me. So might be the year for a new diagnostics, but for now we're going to keep going. So let's get this pan off and then we can get that swapped. So some pan removed, as you can see on the side, lifetime oil. Do not believe so. So that's the underneath of the gearbox. What we'll do now is just clean up our surface area where the actual seal sits, so it's got a nice seal, and then we'll torque this down, get the new one in, bing bang bosh. Right, so that's the new one back in. Nice new sump pan. So what I'm going to do now is just torque these bolts down and then we can get some oil back in. So just getting the gearbox oil back in now. It's nice, this little kit does actually come with a perfect adapter. Screws into the side of the gearbox. So hopefully it won't make too much of a mess. Let's get this fluid back in, then we can start it up, and then you have to check your level when the gearbox is warm on these. Right, so that's all the fluid in. What I'm going to do now is just running the vehicle up. Once it's up to temperature, then I can get the vehicle level, and then we can check our fill level. Yeah. So gearbox service is done. We're onto the arms now. This is why I hate BMW. I have to get these arms out, right? Can't get that bolt out because it's going to snap. So we don't want to fuck up today. So we've left that. Decided to get these two bolts out. And on the Audis, you literally just unscrew it. They put a welded nut on the back of here, so you don't have to counter hold it. No, BMW doesn't want to do that. So you have to take all the arch liners out, get to the back, so you can put a spanner on the back of it there. And then I can pull it all forwards. Only to get the drive shaft out. Why have I got to get the drive shaft out? Because I'm replacing this arm. Can't get this arm out because the drive shaft was too close to it. And we're doing that bottom one as well. So, got to get the drive shaft out to get the arms out. Fucking mental, mate. All to change a fucking suspension arms. When people ask, why does everything cost? This is fucking more. We now have to take the track rod off because I can't get the fucking ball joint splitter in. And honestly, if you ain't got one of these ball joint splitters, you are fucked. Because the internals of these come out and they stick on there and you ain't getting them off. So it's a good job I got these ball joint splitters with me, but I'll show you. See, still won't come off. So I've stripped the brake caliper off and everything, so now this just hangs because we are doing this bottom one as well. So pretty much got to take the whole fucking hub assembly off just to change two suspension arms. Fucking brilliant, BMW. Fucking great job. You are a bitch. So I'm changing these arm because inside here the bush has started to rip, and then we have got up and down plate in the ball joint, so that's one off. Now I've got to get this centre arm out because he wants that replacing as well, which I do agree is probably the best while we're here, so let's get it on. This one will pop then. Nice. This is why you've got to have these ball joint splitters, man, otherwise you will not get them out, trust me. They're fucking seriously tight. You just hit them and hit them and hit them, and this literally will just come out with the arm. So pop them with them, and then you just piece take it out. Removes the whole piece, so pretty much full strip down to do 2 lower arms. So this is the one I'm doing now. Just got to get that bolt out, then I can replace the arms. Yeah, there's our 2 little floating arms. So there's the one we're replacing, and there's the other one. So don't tighten them, the bushes, till very last. Jack the suspension right the way up, then tighten them bushes, and then when the car actually levels, it won't twist. So bing bang bosh, let's throw it all back together. Back together. It's always the little things that matter, little things. So found this rattling as well. These are fucked. So what we're going to do, we're going to put some big washers over the top of this, which will stop that rattling. Nice. So lower the jack down onto an axle stand, which will basically bring all of these bushes level. So now we can tighten our top bushes there, we can tighten that bush there, and we can tighten that back one there. And the middle one there. So 1, 2, 3, 5 bushes we've got to tighten with the vehicle jacked onto an axle stand, lowered onto an axle stand. So we're getting there. It's a fucking nightmare these are though to do, I tell you. Right, so that's the banana arm in, the arm right at the back there, all our arch liners back in, wiring's back sorted. So let's throw the wheel on.